All right, guys. All right. This has to stop. It has to stop. And look. Let me just, you know who it is. It's your boy X. Your boy's still free. And you're probably wondering what has to stop the disrespect. The disrespect for my son Jokic. Yes, we want to see Mike reincarnated again. We want to see all of that. But the disrespect for Jokic, because I felt it was absolutely disrespectful. The fact that he won his MVP, which he should have won last year, but we ain't going to talk about that. I think last year he was more deserving of it. And I'm not saying this year he's not. But I think Embiid would have been more deserving of it if he could have stood healthy. And it should have been just backwards. Guess what? They both got their MVPs. So guess what? It's a wash. It's a draw. Whatever. You know what I mean? I think they both got it and they needed it. But for Shaq to come on the air right to this man's face, not right to his face, but right before they, gave it to him and this, that, and third, and announced it to him and told him, you're gonna say, I think Shea deserved it. That's just bad. I don't care. And allowing that is bad as a network. And TNT might have lost their rights because they got outbidded. But I think just some of those comments that Shaq makes me feel like, hey, it is what it is. Ernie, we love you. We're going to miss you. The round mound. But it's just, Kenny. And I'm still going to miss Shaq, of course. Right? But Shaq, especially even when he did it with Donovan Mitchell, like, some of this just has to stop. I know I came here to talk about Jokic, but I'm on a TNT rant about Shaq and with the disrespect that he's doing to a lot of these people. Talk about, oh, I'm telling them this so they can get better. Well, guess what? This wasn't a moment of that. This was just a moment of you being a fucking piece of shit. And I'll say it. That is just rude to say. Like, that could be something you say eventually, a whole different, but when you're handing it to somebody, you don't Kanye the fucking situation and just say some shit like that, bro. It's not what you do. Especially as a veteran, a legend in the game. That's not what you do. And guess what Jokic did? Okay. You know what I mean? It don't matter to him. Okay, you're going to feel how you feel. I just come out here to play the game. Y'all gave me the award. I accept the award. But I'm here to win for me and my boys. And that's what they're going out there to do. They have a chance. I don't know if this has happened ever. I don't think this has ever happened where you drop 2 games at home and they call it a gentleman's sweep, where it's just, you let the team win one, the team win one game, and 4-1 is a gentleman's sweep, right? What do you call a sweep after you lose 2 games? Because that's on the verge right here. We are witnessing something different. This is a verge of just like, I know they call it the reverse sweep, but I thought you would have to be down 3, but you down 2, you lost 2, but it's a reverse sweep. After losing 2 at home, oh, it's looking spooky for Denver and the rest of the NBA, because we watching the Celtics. The Celtics is winning, but they're not dominating. You're telling me the Denver Nuggets in one of the tougher conferences are blowing out the best defense, even though I'll give Minnesota their offense is the best, but they make it work. But their defense is the one that's above. They're smoking them. You're telling me if we go against the Celtics, by the time the finals get here, Porzingis will be back. So that's kind of a, it helps their situation. But fucking slams. I'm driving to the store right now, and a slam car just came and kind of swerved my way just to avoid a little pothole. They'd be too close to the floor. But, KP helped the situation. But we see what the defensive player of the year, a 4-time defensive player of the year, is getting done to him. He is getting done dirty, getting done filthy. He's talking about, they even brought up the old thing where Jokic had like 40 points and Gobert goes, I got him. He's like, brother, I got 47. Like, yes. Excuse me. He got 47 on him. And then guess what? During these playoffs, when Gobert gets on him, it's still barbecue chicken. What are you going to do, KP? What are you going to do? I need answers. What, you going to put Horford on him? What are you going to do, Horford? He went against a Millsap in practice. You ain't doing nothing. So good luck to them boys. But we'll see. This is the year that the Celtics is slated. They got the easiest route. And guess what? They're not sweeping people. It's not a dominant route. These guys are just out here playing. And it's like, no, you got to be dominant. Let people you got to bring an aura of fear. Okay, we supposed to win? Let's bring an aura of fear. Not just play the game like we're supposed to win. No, you go out there and dominate. And that's not what they're doing. But you see what Denver is doing? They're out here dominating. Not dominating, but they dominating. Oh, I'm telling you, that's what Boston's missing on, man. But we'll see. Denver, like I said, you got to stop disrespecting these boys because they out here doing their thing. And these networks ain't giving them no love from ESPN and all of them. They're going to sit here and talk about them for like two minutes and call it a day. I'm even mad at our podcast. We ain't talk about them enough. Last episode we talked about, I'll give it to us, we talked about them enough. But that very first time, I don't think we talked about the Minnesota-Denver Nuggets series enough. And I was going to say it to my co-host, but as a diehard Knicks fan, he wanted to talk about the Knicks and Pacers, and I didn't want to take that from him. So let me give a shout out. You already know. Check out the Flagrant 2 with X and Lou. But I'm going to get up out of here. Love you guys. Y'all already know the vibe, man. Like, share, sub, all the above. Your boy is signing out. He just probably hit a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us.